Hello everybody and welcome to a video. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But today we're doing something that I really enjoy and I think will really suit the way I like doing videos, and this is something I'm really passionate about, Formula 1. So hopefully you can see that I'll probably put more effort into this video. And today I can't speak. Okay. Today, we are going to be doing a career mode. As you can see, this is the Williams car, and this is the car that we will be driving today. I will show you all the assists that I am going to have off and everything. I don't have a lot of assists on. Realistically, I have two, or 1.5, you could say. And I'll show you right now. Okay guys, this is it. This is what I run with. Why I say 1.5 assists is because I have a manual and suggested gears. So I'm still doing the manual and like that, but just sometimes when I don't know a corner specifically, then I will just go to the gear that suggests me. Sometimes I don't listen to it. I'm trying to get better at that, but that's what we have on right now. The other one is dynamic racing line. This one I really want to get rid of, but I think it's just going to take a little bit longer. Just get used to the way every single track is. There's the Monaco. I could easily take it off. Yeah, probably next game, well, the DLC, I'll hopefully be able to do it in these 2026 cars, but that is not now. And hopefully this career mode, it can build up to that, and we can sort of have a crossover between career modes. Hopefully this is a career mode that lasts, and yeah, so here's the assists that we will be having today. So the AI, we're going to have it at 108. We could do 110. I think just 108. I can do 110. Just it's very difficult. And right now, I'm going to show you in a minute. But we are in the F2 cars. My middle name is actually Lewis Hamilton, so we're going to go with a Lewis Hamilton style helmet. I know I can got it in the pre-order and everything, but yeah, my middle name in real life is Lewis Hamilton, so we're going to implement that in this game. Driver Academy. So what is the end goal? It would probably be that McLaren. Let's be very honest with ourselves. I'd love to go into the McLaren seat, and yeah, we'll go with that then. I think they would love me at McLaren if I do well. So now we've got to pick the F2 car that we are going to race. It doesn't really matter, but I'll look through them all and see what we pick. We're going to go for MP Motorsport. The orange and green I absolutely love, and for my childhood, my dad used to have that colour scheme in GTA, and I just love them two colours together, the orange and the lime green, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, we, as you can see, are in Monaco. So this is our first race. We're going into qualifying. It's a one shot, and yeah. So we're gonna have 3 rounds to prove ourselves to Williams, and actually I don't know if we can actually go Williams. This is cooked. We'll do it. Hopefully we can pick Williams. It would be good for the storyline. but if not, forgive me. We're just going to go on track now, and let's go. Struggling a bit. Not used to these F2 cars. This is last year's F2 cars. So especially, probably a different feel. Wow, these are a lot different to F1 cars, eh? It's not looking good right now. And that's our lap time. Already gone. It's not going to be looking good to prove ourselves this race. But we are called Mr. Monaco for a reason. It would be very embarrassing if I crash into turn 1 now. But, yeah. Not very good in qualifying. This is it.
Go. Formula 2 has been welcomed back to this most famous of race locations, and the excitement in the air is building as we count down to the start of today's race. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider, but this 2.1 mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many opportunities for overtaking. Instead, this is a track that rewards technical skill. Here are the starting positions for today's race. Gabriele Bortoletto lines up on pole position, and it's Andrea Kimi Antonelli in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Colapinto, Hajar, Taylor Barnard, Behrman, Dirksen, Correa, Pepe Marti, Amory Cordial, Vershaw, Miney, Zane Maloney, Ritomo Miata, Fittipaldi, Aaron, O'Sullivan, Rafael Villagomez, Martins, Crawford, Stanek, and Mr. Monaco. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. The new season starts now. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and it is time to restart Formula 2. We're so excited to be back. Alex, what are you expecting from this season?
Put 22 of the world's best young racing drivers in a pot, some great venues, press go, and it kicks out a champion. I cannot wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the year.
Okay, back of the grid, it's not great, but let's make the most of it. Good luck.
Okay, we are last, as you saw in qualifying. So our first ever race, it was our first ever qualifying. But yeah, let's go into turn 1. Let's not try to win the race into turn 1, but we need to prove a point. We can't stay last. These F2 cars, very different. But let's go and let's prove ourselves. And it's lights out and go, go, go. Remember, simulation damage. We can't. No, I was about to say we've got to be careful. But, yeah. So now we've got to live with that for 11 laps.
It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh my days. Can we get a run on Crawford? Completely shuts off the gap and more damage.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Okay, we managed to get some overtakes done there. Really unlucky that whole time. We're gonna have to stay out, I think. We're not meant to box. We're gonna lose too much time. I'm really locking up, and that's even more wing lost into lap 1. They're really not gonna like seeing that, all that damage for someone named Mr. Monaco. Locking up again though. Really just can't get used to these F2 cars. The front wing's really not going to help with that. But oh, that's even more damage. I think this won't be our race. But hopefully, oh my days. I can't live with this car. This F2 car is awful. But hopefully we can survive till the end. Oh no. Oh, just... And we're lost.
Let them get away from you. One of them might make a mistake and that lets us back in.
I think it's the only right decision. That's a corner cut right there. But let's box. I reckon this could show a bit more. If we just box, get the damage sorted. Hopefully get like a fastest lap or something. I know we got a damaged body, but hopefully with some good laps we can definitely get a half decent lap in. And now we're off.
Go, go, go! Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied with that.
Right. This is where we start now.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Hey, bro. I really don't get the locking up feature on these F2. Oh my. Right. Oh no. This is such not a good example to you the viewer, that I'm a half decent F1 driver. Talking about McLaren would probably love me if we can get some good results. And look at us now. Our result is to get Villa Gomez, if that's his name. If we can get him by the end of this race, that will probably be the best we could do. Let's find a groove now. And yeah. We're sort of keeping the same pace to Villa Gomez.
Okay, mate. We've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
And Mark saying that we need to put an achieve the lap time they want us to do. Hopefully in the F1 car Oh,
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
we're gonna retire the car. And yeah, I think that's the best of the team, and that is us done for Monaco. Okay, we had a talk with the board, and we do need to not get last in this race. So yeah, let's try to go on that track and do a half decent job. Okay. We're just not being able to brake where we probably should. Okay, changed the brake bias. Hopefully that will do something. Touching the gravel. Pushing the car to what we possibly can do with it. No. Just struggling. That's all can be said. We're struggling.
We're revising that target, so push.
Oh man, 22nd. We're not doing good. Oh man.
The grid is set then. It just leaves us with the race itself. Join us tomorrow. We'll be live with all the action. Until then, goodbye.
This is not going good, but guys, we're gonna somehow put this in the storyline. What we'll do, I think, will be the best option. These F2 cars I'm really struggling with, so what we'll do is we'll put them to 95. Forgive me, it will go back, I promise, with the F1 cars. But yeah, 6 laps to prove ourselves. Hopefully just put that in the back of the mind with the AI change. But yeah, these cars are very hard. So let's get to the race.
Well then, it is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Back of the grid's not what we're aiming for. See if you can make up a few places at the start.
as Mark says, we do need to be making places if we want that F1 seat. Let's push it. The wet, maybe. We haven't got a lot of confidence in the F2 car, but if we can come alive somehow in these wet conditions, maybe it could start some confidence. I think these 6 laps, if we can do that, will really be very beneficial to gaining confidence in this car. And then we got one more round, and then we will see if we can get an F1 seat. Be 0.1% of the whole entire world that can get an F1 seat. And I'm just repeating myself, trying to say some cool shit, but yeah, let's just get to the race and do our talking on the road. Lights out, and away we go. Had to back out a little. Let's be very comfortable. Made some places up. You can always do that into turn 1 in any track. 99% of the time. So let's see if we can actually outright pace get some guys. Looks like Martins might make a move on us. Does he get it? We're gonna push it. We're gonna go too wide. We're gonna try to squeeze him. How have we got? The stamp to send. Yes, we do. Little bit of contact on Fittipaldi, I believe. Now Marty, I believe his name is. We're going to try to. Hopefully, he's our next victim. Wet conditions, but we're actually feeling half okay in the car. Locking up doesn't feel as bad. We have just talked over Mark, but who doesn't? You're gonna hear the wheel again. Sorry for that, but let's hopefully gain on Marty, and then we can hopefully get O'Sullivan. But there's not a lot of laps. I think we're going a little bit of ground there. Oh my! We didn't even mean to send it there. That was completely on accident. I don't know how we're not into a car. Just braking so late. Moved under braking. There. Aaron. Oh, I'll run. We're just going to not do that. But they're braking really late. Looks like we have got confidence in this car than anybody else. Maybe we are the Rainmaster because they're braking so late and we've been struggling with our brakes last race, definitely. But we are just finding grip that others are not. Just getting places like that. Just into lap 2. We came from last to 12th. And Maloney. It's a final place before points, I believe. I don't watch that much F2. I believe it's 10th place for points, just like a normal race would be. So, oh, don't touch that curb. I think we live with it, but obviously that curb will be alright. Tough conditions. We're going to try to stamp our foot down as much as we possibly can in these bleak conditions. These cars have got half decent downforce, not as much as the F1 car. Let's see if we can try to pull a move. Very late, too late. We do get space though. It wasn't that outrageous, but on traction, we get him.
Good job.
Dirksen,
Nice
I believe you would say that name. Sorry if I'm absolutely butchering these names. Never said these type of names before. Again, don't watch that much F2.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear at the moment. Please try and look after them.
Mark saying about the tyre wear. Right now we're just trying to get places up. It looks like Dirksen might be our last overtake if we can get it. It's 6 laps, Mark. We can push these tyres. Let's see if we can think about a move. No, we can't. I thought he was going to brake a lot earlier. Having to back out of that as well. F2 drivers are not liking the wet right now. We're thriving. Keep our foot planted. Oh, we probably shouldn't have. But it shows confidence, which we really need right now. So we're going to just try everything we can.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
We locked up, and Mark was not happy with the amount of tyre wear that we got. Squeeze him as much as possibly can. We're going to be aggressive. Now Cordial. He could be next. We really take our routes nice. Really getting a lot of space to him. Now Cordial, how late are you on the brakes? Well, he's done well. Maybe later in the race, people are feeling a bit more confident. We've got nothing to lose. And he had to try to avoid a collision there. It was a bit naughty, but this is F2. It's not going to be perfect racing safety. Obviously, it's pretty good. It's only a league down from F1, which is the pinnacle of racing. So, but even some of the experienced drivers, they come desperate sometimes. They want to move, and people like Max Verstappen, if they can get their front wing in and the other driver backs out, he's obviously going to do it if he knows they are going to back out. They know we've got nothing to lose. After Monaco, we need to show a good result, and this will definitely show there is potential in us. But we also got to show in the next race, this isn't just a one-off in the wet. This has got to show that we've now found confidence in the car. And now that
keep it up.
we're confident, there's no stopping us. We could go for a championship. We can fight for points. We can win constructors for teams. Is that our teammate there, Pinto? That'd be massive if we could get our teammate. But with laps dying out now, it's not looking that high of a chance. Oh, I had to catch a steer there. Oversteer. You're going to take the wide line.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So these wets might overheat. Yeah, they are. It's definitely time for some intermediates. So it's all about surviving now. Try not to light up the rears too much, which is perfect for Colapinto. Because at this rate, we were absolutely dominating this F2 grid. As you can see, we're dying off a bit. Maybe he did use the tyres a bit too much compared to everyone else on the grid. We surely have. Big lock up again.
Bortoletto just set the fastest
Oh,
lap of
but
the race.
traction.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We're finding it. We're finding the grip that no one else is finding. Probably should have gone down a gear a lot earlier there. But we've got slipstream. Ah, we've got to go for it. We tried to brake late, but it just don't look possible. Rear's really struggling when it comes to here. Lock up again. They're dealing with the overeating a lot better. Come on, I'm trying to push this car just to get the teammate. We were thinking we were just going to get a P9 or a P10 halfway through this race, but we were wrong. We got a P8, unless Mayata has words. Colapinto definitely out of question now. Just got to save our place. Yeah. It's dry now. And look at the tyres.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
P8, absolutely brilliant. Wouldn't be surprised if there is a champion this race for F2. Let's have a look.
He has said goodbye to the competition and hello to the checkered flag. It's victory for Gabriel Bortoleto.
Have you seen one quite as dominant as that, Jakesy? I'm not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
This is it. This is where they all want to be at the end of the race. Here come the top three onto the podium. And after all of that excitement, I think I need a lie down. Thanks for joining us. We will see you when Formula 2 returns.
And that is the finish for... yeah, it's just a finish. I forgot what I was going to say. Let's just advance and let's go to the final race, Abu Dhabi. I'm not good at this track, but we're going to try. Okay, so we're going to go with a bit more increased top speed. I think that's the only difference. I don't know the setups for F2 cars, so we're just going to go for the defaults setups. And yeah, if we can get a good qualifying and a good race here, it's 2 out of 3. You know what I mean? Like, if you're thinking bad qualifying, bad race, Monaco. What I mean bad qualifying, Monaco, bad qualifying, Belgium. We're going to have a good qualifying Abu Dhabi, good race here. That, it sort of shows it's a 50-50. At the start of the season, really bad. It was poor, but at the end, it was a really strong finish, and maybe that's all we need. Maybe they'll forget about Monaco, even though we call Mr. Monaco. And if they can see after Belgian race, we actually lock the fuck in, maybe that's all we need. We will do that. Yeah. Well, let's go again. I'm not even looking at the position. You can, but I just need to really focus on this F2 car. What's it speaking to me? What's it saying? Yeah. We're falling down straight line speed. Doesn't look like we've got a good setup for that. But again, I'm not much of a qualifier in this game. It normally comes to me in the race. That comes with online and AI as well. And we mess it up in the last corner. What is that? That is P12. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets underway.
P12. I think I did have a little look, and there was times where we were P5 and stuff, so yeah, it's not a good track for me. So if we can just get P7, P6, that'll be good enough for a track that I'm just really not good at.
Welcome then to the United Arab Emirates. Our F2 drivers are on the grid and we're moments away from lights out for the start of the Formula 2 Abu Dhabi race. To the Yas Marina circuit offers 16 corners and a lap distance of around 3.2 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 5 and 7. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. With that then, let's run through the grid order. A fantastic effort from Paul Aaron yesterday puts him on pole position, with Gabriel Bortoletto alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Hajar, Behrman, Franco Colapinto, Antonelli, Verschoor, Miney, O'Sullivan, Enzo Fittipaldi, Barnard, Mr. Monaco, Jack Crawford, Zane Maloney, Correa, Dirksen, Pepe Marti, Amory Cordial, Villa Gomez, Martins, Stanek, and Ritomo Miata completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It all comes down to this. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and for the final time this season, we're about to go racing. Alex, you're looking to sign off in some style.
So are the drivers and teams. It's a really important race for everyone here, despite the fact it's the end of the year. They know that everything they do in this event is going to echo for months through the end of the season.
You've got some work to do to match your result from last race. Come on, we know you can do it.
Mark believing in me, so let's try to give him a reason to, well, let's give the F1 paddock a reason to look at me. Qualifying, a bit cheesed, it's one shot for a reason, but for the story, I think it was really good to restart, and it's not the best position, so let's go. And let's just have fun. Right, let's try and get a really good start here. It's lights out and away we go. Really good start. How many places can we dare to get? Oh, we just managed to stay on track. A bit too much. Oh, don't get a limit warning there. That was useless. A useless warning. We really didn't need. Don't really get warnings here, so let's just try to get an Antonelli, which.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Rumour has it he's going to Mercedes next season. I don't know how I know, but it is rumoured. Okay, we're getting quite close by the end of lap 1 to Antonelli. That final turn we're not good at. But we are managing. Right, midway through into lap 2, we are a little bit behind Antonelli. Oh, now we're a lot closer. Do we think about a move? They're not the best on the brakes. These cars are terrible. It looks like AI is not good with them. And we're not perfect at it. We've got a purple sector. We're doing tank. Okay. Antonelli. How much confidence have you got? Oh. We take a bollard out. Don't get a warning though, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay, we lost
Let's
the position.
recover.
Trying to keep focus.
We were behind Behrman and we were doing good. How we are not in a barrier, I don't know. But we've got defending work to do now. Probably for the race now. Behrman looks to be on good pace.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
And we won't have DRS, so I think this is our fight now. We are in a DRS train. And without ERS, it's going to be harder for us to defend. But they don't have ERS as well, so it's just really pace. Less about strategy. Can we drop a Mandy? Behrman has dropped us. By the looks of things. We were in front of him, and with that Antonelli DRS, we probably could have done really good there. Right, that is our second warning of the race. We cannot get another one. But I reckon that warning did give us a little bit of time away from Andy. So let's be a good boy.
To your teammate ahead, 3.3 seconds.
Let's be a good boy for the rest of the race. Oh my days, Mark.
Holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
Right, okay, Mark's not talking. So we're now in a bit of a weird place. If we're not fast enough to get Behrman, but we're faster than Mandy. Looks like P6 or 7 is our goal. If we go any lower, I think it would be a bit of a disappointment. Oh, I thought I was going to get a warning there. That would have ruined the race there. Because just look at the map. It would have put us way down the grid. Very bunched up, and that we almost walked ourselves out. Oh, we're just not. We're at this weird stage which I was sort of talking about, where we're faster than Mandy, but
still looking good.
Behrman has just got a little bit more pace. And yeah, so I do reckon it is probably us done, unless the car's really fighting front, which I do see. The cars behind are really fighting. But if we can sort of stay the same pace to Behrman, he's rumoured to go Haas, so not too bad. I think there is some sectors we are better at him at. 1.1 seconds. I think gear changes haven't helped us.
It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
We just can't get in this man's DRS. That was the closest
we've started to catch the car,
and we've got it.
We need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
This will be terrible news for Behrman. That must have been a millisecond. And now Behrman's really got to push, because if he don't get into that DRS, we've got 2 laps to beat a potential F1 rumoured driver. It didn't look like it was going to happen, and that was almost a warning. Arguably should have been, but we're pushing hard. And this would be a shock. We're surviving. And we get the fastest lap of the race.
The new fastest lap of the race.
It looks like cars were pushing a bit more than us. And we've saved our tyres till the end.
The gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
And that wasn't a good exit. But with DRS, and he doesn't, we could do it. Just be a little patient. There is one more lap to go. But, I think the best time to overtake is now. Hopefully, with our pace, we can drop him. We'll get into Antonelli. If we can get into Antonelli's DRS, when Behrman couldn't, this will be perfect. And right now we are there. Behrman couldn't do this.
Push, push.
We can. What a perfect end to this race. Come on. With slightly slower straight line speed. But on traction, we're better. How late can we brake? Could we get Antonelli? It don't look like it, and that could be it. Or is it? We somehow get traction. And we go for it. There was contact. Bit controversial. But he left the gap open. And we take P5. Hadjar does take.
Well, there it is, mate. The checkered flag comes down on the season. It might have been a tough season. We've definitely had some tough moments in it, but I hope there's been some times in there that you've enjoyed. I know there have been for me. And look, there's lots to learn, so hopefully we can go again, and next time we'll do better.
As I was saying,
Brazilian driver will see the checkered flag first. Gabriel Bortoleto takes the win.
2 wins in a row, and they're really building a picture, aren't they? The confidence must be building here.
Well, the adrenaline is still pumping for so many around the circuit. Here come our top 3 onto the podium. Well, what a championship it has been. Young talent shining through once again. I've been Alex Jakes. My thanks to Alex Brundle and the whole team. We'll see you next year when Formula 2 returns.
as I was saying, Isaac Hadjar took the fastest lap on the final lap, but I think from qualifyings that we had, the really bad qualifyings, 7th in F2, just in 3 races, we can live with Bortoleto wins the F2 championship and constructors with 4th. So not bad, not perfect. Let's just see what team we can get in F1 if we make it.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
If you see the top of there, we have picked a very, very interesting pick. It might be ahead of our time. It might it might not be fair on the other F2 drivers that were better in that season. But Yuki Tsunoda, obviously, in real life next season, he's not driving. But Hadjar, he wants another year in the RB car. He thinks it's a better job. After the interview with Checo Perez, where he says about the project for Red Bull, where it's just basically it's Max Verstappen's racing team. There was some other teams that we could join. We could join Williams, but they had a very good lineup in themselves, and I just thought there was a better offer with Red Bull. We might fail at there, but Yuki wasn't doing too great, so them giving me a chance is brilliant, and let's hope that we can prove everyone wrong and do the unthinkable and be an actual half-decent second driver to Max Verstappen. And by the way, yes, it is going back to 108. And yeah, this... I'm going to speak to you real now about like the whole storyline thing. Don't worry, I'm not going to be winning every single race. Obviously, if you saw me just with the F2 cars, I'm not perfect. I think I'm like top 6% of drivers on this game. That's the average. Normally I probably get every single times trial. So, and remember, I'm a racer, so when it comes to racing, I'm probably top 4% of drivers on the game. Maybe I'm going too high on myself there, but I do think I am, for my age, a half decent driver. I'm not saying I'm world talented. I think I'm like, if anyone says 1v1 me on racing, I will. Well, I've beat them every time. So that's enough of trumping my trumpet. That's just not how you say it. But yeah, let's go into the new season. Oh, I fucked it. The new season grid reveal. And look at that. That is the grid for this season. Did Isaac Hadjar make the right decision? Was he smarter? Is he waiting for all the changes? Obviously Christian Horner's out. Maybe he's giving them time to reevaluate, not treating Max Verstappen like a god, and actually having a half decent F1 driver as a second driver, which they're not done right now. So maybe it was a good idea for him to do that. We've got a point to prove. If we can't keep the Red Bull seat, hopefully we can stay in F1. That is the goal. Just to stay in F1 as long as possible. Okay, everybody. So the Australian Grand Prix is next, but that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try to upload this video and the Australian video within I can't speak. So the first day will be obviously the F2 races, and then the next day will probably be this, so not the next video, it's the Australian Grand Prix. Hopefully you enjoy it, and yeah, so it's gonna take me a bit of time to edit, so this is probably 2 weeks after I've made this video. Maybe I'm not that very consistent with stuff, but I will try my best to entertain you lot, and hopefully you like this series, and yeah, if you've got any suggestions, put it down in the comments. I'd love to read them all. And yeah, I'll speak to you later, and I'll see you at the Australian Grand Prix.